Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury, and we are on the Archie Luxury channel. Guys, we are here. We're going to run a poll. I want to run a poll. I want to get the show started. Today's topic, what watches are the best? Today's topic is, should Tan sell his Patek 5320 Perpet Yo calendar? He's received an offer. I told him, dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it, and get a Breguet. So let's start the poll. We'll see what the world of punters says out there. Today, Halloween. Halloween. How are you people today? I got a special video for you from my BMW. That's correct. If you own a modern 3 Series, well, any BMW for that matter, you know what happens on Halloween, don't you? I'll show you. There we go. Happy Halloween, BMW. That's what happens. They play the clip. They play clips. That's right. Modern BMWs. They play the clips. They play the clips, guys. That's what they do. They want to play the clips for you. That's what they do, man. They play the clips. Yep, that's it. We got our first super chat of the evening. Hurricane, $2. No Patek man would sell for Breguets. I got to tell you something, Tanzil. I got to be totally honest with you. I have got a mystery tour. Next week, I may be going off for a couple weeks, 2 weeks, just to scout out the land. More about that. By the way, my day off is normally your Monday. I'm going to make it Tuesday. I'm going to move it up because I've got some travel planned. But I must tell you this, what watch is best? It's the watch. You know, I really do love this. An Explorer. Why? Well, it's a Rolex. It's stainless steel. It's waterproof. It gives me that I really like is 24-hour time, date, and very easy to adjust. That's such a great travel companion watch there. So yeah, that's just for me. What watches are best? Watches are best. See, I tell you honestly, even the Breguets I got, I want to dump them. I want to sell them. Not because they're garbage, not because they're shit. I don't wear dress watches. Where do I go? Fancy wancy? No, the business is fucked. Business is fucked. Who am I kidding? Come on, guys. We got another super chat here. Hurricane, $5. Head over to the dungeon. Brands in media assets. Make sure not regular brands, but the dungeon. Play the last video there. So this is media assets. Dungeon. Oh, okay. And the last one there. Oh, Grievance Garage. Is that the one? Head over to Dungeon brands in media assets. Make sure not the regular brands, but Dungeon. Play last video there. Oh no, that's just the. Here we go.
In lies and bigot motherfucker, the twisted, endless, empty lies. Junk Uzi, sharp needles ready for venomous sucking, I'm a spit. Junk Uzi. Fraudulent schemer, plotting from the little house. Junk Uzi. Shadow by inbred past as your riches disembowel. Junk Uzi. Dark dreams cloak robed in despair. Junk Uzi. Preaching life lies that shred the air. Junk Uzi. Sniveling snitch, pathetic with no friends. You a seething motherfucking keyboard bitch, endless nights with no ends. Junk Uzi. Feeding on others' talents, my own disdain. You a venomous cry bully bitch with malicious rain. Hey, Uzi needs attention to flex the temporary unit. Fame's plastic imitator shackled by stream chains. Junk Uzi. Identity lost in rage and disdain. Junk Uzi. Desperate fishbowl junkie on a reckless path. Junk Uzi. Trading your identity, embracing the other's past. Junk Uzi. Street tranny hookers is your relief for life to mock. Junk Uzi. Rusty insults drip from a broken rock. Junk Uzi. Poisonous mind crushes hollow dreams. Tortured in Pittsburgh, demands to reign. Junk Uzi. Glaring, overcompensating for love, you cry out in pain. Pathetic snitch who uses others' name. Uncle is beast seething, vengeful, untamed. Junk Uzi. Stealing the fishbowl identities, watching the past. You a storm of venom, malevolence fast. Junk Uzi. Uzi dreams of dominance, cursed to last. Gas station life streams and retard island is all you have. False crown crumbles, disdainful rain. Junk Uzi. Mirror shatters, time drifts like rain. Junk Uzi. In creeping shadows, festering decay. Junk Uzi. Identity fades, becoming gray. CEO of retard island is all you have. Hey, Uzi. Junk Uzi. Empire crumbles to sand, venomous and stark. With wrath I stand. Junk Uzi. Junk Uzi. In lies and bigot motherfucker, the twisted, endless, empty lies. Junk Uzi.
Hey, what a great clip there. Tribute to the Uzi. Uzi man, we love you indeed. We love you indeed, Uzi man. So what can I tell you guys? I can tell you something there now. I realized what watches are important. What watches are the best? The watches that are best is the ones you wear. Not safe queens, not grails. You want to wear the fucking thing. Now let's gonna send a few invites out. Who do we want to invite today? I tell you who I would invite. Let's get one to the Clydester. We love our Clydester. Let's get one to our world famous, the world's greatest dog trainer. Arr, arr, arr! World's greatest dog trainer, the Goldberg. He is not just a dog trainer. He is the world's greatest dog trainer. There are dog trainers and there are dog trainers. And Mark Goldberg is the greatest. Let dogs be dogs. That's what you should be doing. So, what can I tell you today, guys? It is, what can I say? I am very happy to be presenting the show today. I am very happy to be here making you guys laugh and cry. I'd love to get Keslow on. What happened to him? What's he doing these days? I want an update from him. Can you? I'll just send him a link in WhatsApp. Hofmeister. Fuck, I love the Meister. The Hofmeister. Fuck yes. I love the Hofmeister. The Meister of Hof. I love the Meister, the Hofmeister. I do. So what can I say then, guys? It is pretty damn good there. Yeah, what else is new in my world? It's Halloween. Well, we don't actually celebrate Halloween terribly much in Australia. We got a super chat. Esoteric, $5. Happy Hallows Eve, Fikers. Thank you so much. Frank V, $5. Happy Halloween, Arch. Is a tag Monaco redundant with the Zenith Shotgun Hillbilly having the red, white, blue theme? You had both at one time. Frank V, let me tell you something. I really think you could have a sub collection. See, you got to remember, what was the story in the 60s, the late 60s? The race was on to have an automatic chronograph. There was the Caliber 11, which famously is in the Monaco, but they also put it into Silverstream and some other Hoyas, and it was actually a consortium. They had a couple of brands. And then you had the Zenith people, and then you also had the Seiko people. So 3 main camps. Wouldn't it be cool to have those three watches? The world's first automatic chronograph. The race was on. Now, who won? Look, I think Seiko was the first to release the automatic Seiko in the Japanese market, but we're Euro snobs. So we say, well, it was only domestic, JDM, Japanese domestic market. It wasn't. We just invent some excuse to, and they're not Euro watches either. You know, the Japanese, we're snobs. So I honestly think those 3 brands, Seiko, Hoya, and Zenith, what a great collection. And you could always expand chronographs by saying, well, let's go into Speedies. Speedies was iconic. You could add certainly, really cool chronographs. Frank, I think that is a great theme, sub-theme in a collection. I used to love the sub-themes. I really did. I really enjoyed having all this shit. I love them so much. Actually, I've got a photo. Let me bring it up, Frank. If I can get this fucker off the ground here. I've got a high res, actually. This is a high res photo. This is what I owned, actually. Look at this, Frank. That was mine. I had the, oh, fuck. Look at this. I pinched myself now. What a beautiful set there. Look at this, guys. Frank, look at this. Omega Speedmaster 1861, Zenith El Primero Chrono, and a Hoya. Fuck. Man, I should have been happy with those 3 chrono. What a beautiful little collection in itself. 3 chronographs, hey? Beautiful. Beautiful collection. Let's go have a little bit of whiskey. What do we got here? We got the Kleinlish. Let's have a sip of that. Just have a little bit of whiskey today. I'm just feeling a little bit off. I got no one on the panel with me. Cheers! I must say, this is a beautiful. Look at these. This was such a beautiful collection. An Omega, Zenith, and a Hoya there. Look at that. Beautiful. Just, man, that's such a beautiful collection. So, what do I think? I think that's gorgeous. I really do. I think that's really gorgeous. Omega, Zenith, and a Hoya. What a beautiful collection there. Why not? Absolutely love that. I love that theme. What's not to love with that photo? Look at that. Fucking beautiful. We got one up kicks. Happy Halloween. $2. Thank you so much there. Frank V. Arch, you had more fun with the 5 Pateks or lesser, more variant collection of brands? I got to tell you, Frank V, I loved all the watches I owned. In fact, I got to tell you something. I had various collections, and that was part of the fun. Part of the fun was having them, and obviously these grew, and I must tell you honestly, I feel my collecting is coming to an end. Okay. At the moment, you know, I've got a 6-piece, but I'd like to get rid of downsize because I don't know how many you need. How many watches do you really need? I had amazing 5 Pateks. Fuck me dead. What did I have? I had the 5035 annual calendar. I had the World Time 5110. I had a manual wine 5196 Calatrava. Automatic Calatrava 5127G. And my favorite out of everything was the 6006 I owned. Amazing to have all those pieces. That was pretty damn amazing. Amazing stuff. I loved them. I really did. Do I need to own all of them now? I love them. I did love them. I love them. But I get a lot of fun. I love my Explorer. Just robust. Why did I come back to... Is Rolex the best? Nope. It's not the best. But it's robust. Waterproof, robust steel. Chief Tit, $2. Smaller collection, more traveling. Yeah, I'm seriously looking at downsizing to get I'm seriously looking at downsizing to do more travel. Yes. And what would I keep? You know what? I'm thinking I keep the Explorer 2. I keep the Speedy. That was a gift. And I'll also keep, believe it or not, the Pam. Would I keep one of the Bregos? I'd like to dump them. To be totally honest, I want the money. Not that they're bad watches. They're beautiful. I want the money. I want the money. And yeah, I'd like to do that, but they're not it's not always that easy, you know. I mean, hey, I would like to. I love. I've had a pretty good run with them. Smaller collection, more traveling. You know what? These watches become liabilities. You got to service the fucking things. I think this is probably one of the best, just all round travel companions to have. I like the white. That's it. Less is more. Fuck. Look, I'd like to travel more. I like seeing the world, okay? That's what I want to do. So, you know, I had 5 Patek. I love them. The Pateks were amazing stuff. I love the Patek Philippe's. Yes. I still own 4 Pateks. How's that? 4 Patek. I still own the 4. I still own them. It is what it is, guys. Pickled, 2 pounds. AC3, can I buy your enamel Brego for 4,000? Huh. Thank you. Thank you, Pickle. I mean, there's no point to offer insulting money. You really think you can get one for 4? I mean, Pickle. No! Why would I? That's the big thing that pisses me off with selling stuff. That's why I don't like selling stuff. So many people just give you insulting, lowball, shitty offers. I mean, just don't even open your mouth. Don't open your mouth. It's just 4,000 US. Fuck. 6 Aussie. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. You know, just beyond. That's the thing that I hate with selling stuff. And I'm glad to be out of a lot of stuff. Glad to be out of a lot of stuff, yes. Very glad to be out of stuff, you know. I tell you that now. I'm glad to be out. You can only try your best, guys. Sometimes it's just how it goes. You try your best, you see what happens. I mean, fuck. Life is that's just the way it goes. Come on, guys. I need some punters on the stream to talk to me. Come on, guys. Don't be like this. Jump on the stream and talk. What watches are best? You look at this collection here. What a fucking beautiful. Let me see if I got any more interesting photos here. Let's have a look. What else have I got? Let's see if we can show you some photos. These were photos I took when I was the man. Look at these stuff here. These are pretty cool shit. Let's have a look. What else did I love? Look at that. That photo is so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that photo. Look at that. You can see the reflection. It was a beautiful piece. The Omega. Yeah, that was fucking nice. I do like. Look, the Hoya was beautiful. A little bit big, but I like big stuff. Fucking. Oh, that's the Breguet I had. Look at that. Tudor. I even loved my Tudors. Oh, fuck. There's the IW. That was a fucking. Oh, that's my dad and his Mercedes. That was my World Time. Beautiful watch. That. Yes. That's when my dad's Mercedes was brand spankers. Who we got jumping on here now? Who we got? Oh, we got Chief Tit. How are you, Chief Tit?
Hello, Archie. How are you this morning?
Hey, man, I am good. I'm just looking at some photos here. I'll just show you. This was actually when my dad picked up his Mercedes brand new.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
You know what? So we got that car for 58. That was 2018.
Yeah.
We sold it this year, the start of this year, and we got 23 for it.
23.
90,000 on the clock. We put 90,000. My dad put 90,000 kilometers. Look, I think that's not terrible, is it?
No, it's not bad.
You know, it was
Yes.
fucking hard to sell it, but like, honestly, that car, I didn't have any good punters to buy that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have many punters to buy it. No good middle class punters. I just had real low ballers. And
What do you think? It's a type of car that's just not that popular anymore or something?
I think SUVs have taken over. SUVs. I really think the SUV market. I mean, I don't know about you, Chief Tit, but a beautiful C-Class, that was always an aspirational car for me.
It's a gorgeous car.
And it's
Just
a nice
does the-
color. You know,
does
that
the-
was the cheapest spec. That was just the base model, just the standard C220, but it looks so elegant. Black interior with white.
Yeah. It suits it in white.
Oh, man, I kid you not. That color is just pops. It pops. And
Did it drive well?
look, you know what? It drove really well because it had a 7-speed gearbox.
Mm-hmm.
It had a 2-liter engine. They did these. There's 2 engines you could have got. Well, we made sure we wanted the 2-liter, and because they had a 1.5 and a 2-liter was called the C200.
Yeah.
It actually, because the gearing, it drove much better than you think it would.
Yeah. Okay.
The only time I thought it didn't have power was after I got my BMW 330, which is also a 2-liter, and it's a 9-speed, 8-speed or 9-speed, 8. I can't remember. What's the ZF? What's the ZF? And it actually felt slower after I had because I'm used to driving a Honda Civic before, and I drove the Mercedes. It felt like a race car. But then I had the BMW 330, and then you come back to this, you think, oh, it's not quite as good.
Yeah.
It didn't have real leather in it as well. It had that fake Artico.
Really?
Sorry?
And how's that? They usually do. They've always had sort of fake leather, even with the.
No, that was MB Tex. That's expensive. MB Tex was good.
Yeah.
But my dad's had Artico, that's not MB Tex.
No. What is it? It's just like a fake leather altogether, is it?
Yeah. Oh fuck, we got HR. Do I really want him on? Hey man, how are you?
Hello, Mr. Paul. You want to buy fake watch? I got many fake watch you want to buy, Paul.
How are you? Talk to me. Come on, HR. Just be nice. I've got Chief Tit on. I managed to coax him on, man. Don't be a dick. Okay?
Hello, Chief Tit. You want to buy fake Pamrai from Bari? You want to buy fake Pamrai?
Okay. We it's enough of that shtick. Okay, come back to a different character. I got to tell you, Chief Tit, they were good days. I sold that car, and the guy continued to haggle with me. I picked him up from the airport. He flew up from Melbourne, and he was driving the car back down. And then he starts haggling. I said, mate, you don't understand. You don't want to buy the car? I'm not even driving you to the local shopping center. You can walk, and you can. I'm not. I said. The price is what we agreed.
Yeah.
I said, I've put a full tank of gas in the car. I haven't been an asshole. I've done everything. I've given you everything that came with it. I have been good to you. If you don't want it, that's okay. You don't have to buy it.
That's the worst thing about when you're doing these private sales with watches, cars, with anything. It's dealing with friggin' dicks like that.
Look at this dickhead. Pickle, £2. Says, AC3, can I buy your enamel breguet for $4,000 US?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's just insulting. You know what I mean? Like, it's just beyond. It's beyond insulting, Chief Tit. You know what I'm saying? It's just Beyond.
There was a guy called Chris. I told you about that super collector. He'd probably be interested in both of them. He's the one that's going for those gold dress watches. Remember I was telling you about
We got
him?
a super chat. Ryan Hoffery, $2. Happy birthday, my youngest son, tall, handsome devil. Thank you. And we got HR. What are you doing, HR?
Hey, Paul, you know what? Maybe you should consider a big SUV like my big Skoda. What do you think of that, Paul? Hey, come back. I'm talking to you. Don't walk off, Paul. Nice shots, by the way, Arch. Great vid, Arch.
Great vid. I'm just having a bit of sky telescope.
Well, what do you think, Paul? A big SUV? What do you think?
You know what? I've been driving my wife's Q2.
No, I said big SUV.
I got to tell you, I quite like it because it's nimble, it's easy to park.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a big SUV. I really don't need it. I don't need a big. I don't have the kids. They're not with us. You know, they're doing their own.
No, but
shit.
Archie, don't you want the space when you go to the supermarket? You can put the back seats down. Oh, and you just ram it up. Oh, I love it. I love all the space. I love all the options. You know the Spud?
I got to tell you, the Q2, the seats go down. It's got heaps of. It's more than enough storage.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but what about when you're putting your hookers in the back, Arch? You need room for the groceries.
We got the narc on here. Come on, narc. Let's get
Yes.
narc.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
just one
Narc.
sec,
Narc.
one sec.
Narc, I love you. I love you, Narc. I love you.
Show some respect to this half a black cunt when he jumps on. Don't
Yeah,
fucking walk
Arch.
away. When this half a black cunt, half a black cunt jumps on, say, treat him the same way you treat Chief Tit, the barrel-chested fat fuck. Do you understand,
Yeah.
Archie?
Yeah, you understand, Archie?
Hey, Char, I love you, you fucking gollywog.
That's 100% there, Narc.
If you get black, I'll send you skin.
Have you slept since last night?
I gotta go. See you later, you black cunt.
Did you sleep at all, Mark?
Listen, Paul, I gotta be honest, Narc is the best character in the whole Archieverse. I gotta be honest there, Paul. What do you think? What do you think, Arch? Great vid, Arch. What do you think, Paul? What do you think, Paul?
So much. Thank you so much.
No, not you. I said Narc is.
I gotta tell you.
Tell me.
I
Okay,
gotta
I'm going to
tell
talk because you're not talking. What do you think about that puck guy? What do you think? What's his game? Is he all there? Is he a loaf short of a dozen? Or what's going on there, Paul?
I don't know, but
Paul, wake up! Paul, wake up!
you know what? I got to tell you something. That was a nice day picking up the Mercedes Benz. Oh Lord, won't you know that's such a nice color. I always love the E200. I got to be honest with you, Chief Tit. I think decent Mercedes now is no longer C class.
Ooh.
You've got to go to the E200 minimum. What do you think, Chief Tit?
Yeah, I don't like any of the modern ones, Arch. After that,
You know, I got to tell you something about Audi. My wife's got an entry Audi. We've got an A2. Sorry, Q2, the baby SUV. You know what? At least in the Audi, you get real leather and a decent stereo. Mercedes, fuck, they cheat you. It's so flimsy, plastic. It's really not a solid, well-built car. Can I say that?
Yeah, but Arch, Mercedes is built for real men,
okay,
not boys.
You drive a Skoda, so we'll just mute you.
Hey, you take that back, big boy.
Fuck you, HR. Fuck you.
That's 100% there, bad.
You really got a Skoda.
Yeah, I drive a Skoda Kodiaq 7-seater.
What's it like?
Beautiful. Listen,
It's like a 10-year-old. It's like a 10-year-old Q5. Okay.
But sorry, Arch. The men are talking here. Sorry, Chief Teeth. What was that?
What made you want to buy it in the first place? Did you look at other things and then you decided on that for a particular reason?
So I came from a Ford Cougar, and that engine blew up. So I thought I'd better get something a little bit better. Volkswagen, to be honest, I thought was too expensive. But it's in the same. It's Volkswagen Audi group, but it's a sort of, slightly cheaper version, but it has all the same bits in. So it's good value there, Chief.
Yeah, right. I heard they're very good cars, actually.
That is 100% there. I love it. I love it. So listen, when Daddy dies, I'm going to get the GLE.
So what's the story? Why did you do you have a Kodiak because you've got a family or something you need to fit a lot of people in, or what's the story?
It's mainly for the dead bodies.
Maybe for the dead bodies. Right.
Yeah.
I suppose you could do that. What, you put the rear seats down, you could fit a couple of cadavers in there, yeah?
Put the rear seats down. I put one on the engine, one on the top, one under the rear boot defender. Everything. No, I'm joking. I've got a daughter and a son.
Okay. Yeah.
And I like to have the room. You know, when I go to the tip, I want to be able to chuck everything in there and unload it. I can't do that in the menstruation red Q2.
It's aspirational. See, at least if you've got a Q2, you could say you're going somewhere. But with
Archie, you do know I'm not a car guy, so whatever you say does not affect me.
People don't even service properly. They skip service intervals.
Archie, let me ask you a question. Do you have umbrellas? Archie, do you have umbrellas in the side of your car? Do you have umbrellas? Yes or no?
It's just so nasty. You're a nasty guy. You know that? You're a
Have you got umbrellas in your car? Have you got umbrellas in the side of your car?
Fuck. You are a nasty, cheap fuck. That's what you are.
Archie, have you got umbrellas in the side of your car, on your car doors in the Audi? No, just answer the question. Answer the question.
Nasty, cheap fuck.
Have you got umbrellas in the side of your door? Yes or no?
Nasty, cheap fuck. He's just nasty. Okay, if you keep repeating the question, I'm gonna boot you. I gotta tell you something, Chief Tit. You know what? I gotta tell you this. These were good days, man.
Yep.
Mercedes Benz. That's an IWC I had. I had an Ingenua. I found some old photos.
Yeah.
A Tudor Black Bay. That was a Breguet I had on a bracelet.
Tell me about the Breguet for a second. The Sportsback, the Type 20 or whatever it is. What did you like about that watch?
Oh, I loved it because it was just so classic. It's like I just love the way the numerals on it. I never really liked chronographs, Chief Tit. This was the first chronograph I saw and fell in love with chronographs. It was a Breguet Type 20.
Really?
It's just amazing piece. Then I went into Amiga. Look at that, was my Zenith from years ago. That was the wooden box Zenith. Look at that. That's just such a beautiful look at that, Chief Tit.
You still had that one. Don't you still have that one?
I still have that model, yes. That was my look at that. Isn't that a beautiful collection in itself?
Lovely.
That was my wife's stuff. Before that Cartier was stolen in the burglary. That was a beautiful watch.
What happens when things get stolen in a burglary like that, Archie? Does that mean that is there somewhere where there's a central repository of serial numbers where
they got nothing? The makers don't really care, but I've told them that was my Super Ocean Heritage.
Isn't that the one that you want to get again? That you want to buy again?
Yep, you betcha. It's Tudor, Speedy, Breguet. I just show you. These are some photos I took of. That's on a rubber. Look at that. That's just so beautiful. Look at that. Lovely, lovely watch. I really enjoyed these watches here. That was my Reverso.
That's lovely.
Reverso Grand Date. That was my first Pam.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that.
Yeah, that's a Pam 24. The only problem is, I tell you, it's got a few faults with it I didn't like about it, okay?
What?
It has a 7750 movement. It's very noisy. Like, that's a chronograph movement with the module for the chronograph removed. It's a very, very noisy. You can hear the rotor. And also, it has this spring bar system where you got to press it in, and it's got a spring in it. If that breaks, you've got to replace the whole case.
Did you break it?
No, it was fine. But I'm just telling you that I love these.
Yeah.
Tudor. I reckon the Tudor Black Bay is just one of the most simple, elegant watch. Look at that. I did a bit of black and white photography.
Yeah, that looks fantastic.
We got a super chat. Nelson Oliveira. Archie, you should smile more when HR is on as a special guest. Thank you. Thank you, Nelson. I always put HR on because that's the rules.
He's smiling on the inside, Nelson. I love that Pam. to tell you the honest truth, especially with that brown strap. Can you put it on again for a sec, Arch?
Oh, yes. Yes, that was a beautiful
That's
Pam.
absolutely gorgeous. I love that.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Geez, that's a nice watch. So what is that? That's 682? What is that?
It's a Pam 24.
24. Okay, so that's a big one. How big is that? Is that
submersible, 300 meters waterproof?
Yeah, that's really nice.
I love Pam. I really find Pam as being a really good watch to have and to behold.
I'm going to the boutique to get a new strap tomorrow, actually.
Good idea.
They're quite
I
nice.
love all the straps.
Yeah. Did JD send you a photo of that one that we saw the other night? He said he sent it to you and you said it was nice. You know the one?
Oh, yeah. That was from that party you went to.
Yeah. Did JD send you the photo in the end?
Let me have a look. He did.
Did you
That's
like it?
Look, I got to be honest with you. It is a beautiful watch. That blue. What's the steel again? Tell me the steel again. What is the steel?
I don't know. It looks like
It had the most the side lugs. I don't understand the side lugs to this thing. You know what I mean? The lugs, I don't understand. Let me just call it up for you.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. The side lugs. What are they doing there? I just don't get it, man. Here we go. This is the watch here. I don't get it. Like the lugs are different. What the fuck is that? Why are they bent like that? I don't understand. What you know what I'm saying?
Is it just the angle or was it like that?
No, I think they're like that, man. They're like that. Like that. Look at it. They're done specially. I don't understand it. I prefer mine. Okay, I'll be honest with you. My Pam 662, I really do enjoy.
I do like your one because your one doesn't have that big guard on the side as well.
No, that's a radium. That's a radiomere. Radiomere. So this is the Luminar, and you got that's the two series, Luminar and Radiomere. The Radiomere is the older one.
Does your one have a sandwich style or applied markers?
No, it doesn't. It's not a sandwich style. No. But it's got that aged chocolate brown. I love it to death.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Pam makes them amazing. You know, the thing is with Pam used to be so popular. This was the first collectible, early 2000s. Pam was the Rolex like is today. That's what people collected was Pams.
I've got to tell you, I'm back into it. I'm back into it. All in. I love them.
The thing is, you will always do your ass on Pams. They are not easy to make a quid out of. They tank like Richmond fucked them up. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Richmond, the owner, they fucked them up. They did a Prince Andrew. They did a Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. They did a.
That's right.
Can you believe they took away his titles? He must be so pissed, don't you reckon? Because he's a pompous cunt. The guy is a pompous cunt. You know that, don't you?
He's a fuckwit. He's not likable. If he was likable, you'd feel sorry for him. But, you know. I love the Pams. I got to tell you. I know that you do your ass on them, but who the fuck would buy one new anyway? You know?
Oh, it's tempting. If you've got a bit of money and you're on a trip, you can very easily do that.
Apparently this one here was completely sold out at the boutique. Several people said, oh, yeah, well, I'd buy it. I'll buy it now. And they said, sorry, we can't give it to you because it's all sold out. They had it earmarked for the Panaristi or something.
Yeah.
There was only 75 of them, I think. I don't know if 75 or
claimed that Andrew Mountbatten Windsor had 40 prostitutes delivered to Thailand hotel during midlife crisis trip.
Jesus Christ. He
was apparently always an asshole too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. If he was a likable rogue, you'd go, okay, well, you know.
But he's just a fucking up himself asshole. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, a real dick. I mean, apparently his dad, Prince Philip used to go to the gentlemen's clubs in London all the time. Nobody's ever said anything about that, you know? But
yeah.
I suppose that was a different time and age.
He's just a jerk. Everyone, you know, he's turned into the scapegoat for the royal family. Honestly, you know, they're not even British. They're German. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. They had to change their name to Windsor.
Yes. That's exactly it, you know?
There's an argument about why they keep them, though. They reckon, what do you think of this, Arch? They say that they're such a drawing card for tourism and things like that.
Yeah, I get it.
They make a lot. Yeah.
I get it. You know what I mean? It's sort of
what do you think of King Charles? What's your view
I actually
on
don't
him?
mind the guy, to be honest with you. I'm not a royalist, but because our law, British law, is we're a constitutional monarchy. You know that?
Yeah, absolutely. I like King Charles. I think he's all right. I think he's a decent human being.
I think he is very decent, you know?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't turn down a knighthood, would you?
No, probably not, actually. Just thinking about it.
Yeah. No, he's it's very
how's that
interesting.
friggin' Prime Minister of ours, what's his name, Tony Abbott, bestowing a knighthood on on Prince Philip? Oh God, that was embarrassing. Do you remember that?
Yeah, well, he brought back. Tony Abbott is so out of touch. You know, I had a good friend I went to high school with.
Yeah.
He worked for Tony Abbott, right? But I got to be honest with you. You know, we were good friends in high school. I never heard from him since. I went to his dad's funeral,
Oh, okay.
but I've never heard from him since. And it's funny, you know, sometimes when you're up, it's amazing what friends you have. When you're down, it's amazing these friends don't come back to you, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of the way.
But don't you think that's a weird thing that an Australian Prime Minister would give a knighthood to the Queen's own husband? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
An Australian knighthood, right? So he's bestowed and some sort of order, I can't remember which order it was, but it was the equivalent of a knighthood on Prince Philip. He's already Prince Philip. What are you going to call him? Sir something. It's ridiculous.
He's Greek. You know that? He's Greek, wasn't he?
Born on Corfu. On the
He's
kitchen
Greek.
table. On the kitchen table, Arch. He was born on the kitchen table in the palace in Corfu. Yeah.
It's amazing, really. But I got to tell you something. I don't think England is. Would you rather be in England or Australia? Where would you rather live?
Oh, definitely here, I think, Archie. I think it's different
The
over
weather's
there.
nasty.
Have you ever lived there? Have you ever lived in England at all?
I've been to London twice, okay? I've been to London twice. And they
Okay,
take
wait.
the soccer so seriously. They take
know.
the soccer so seriously.
A long time ago? When did you go? When were you there last?
Oh, I went 22 and also 24.
22 and 24, okay. I was there for about, I've been there a lot of times, and I used to live there in the late 90s in London. And it's
London's
very
nice. In the rich parts, it's lovely. But you go to the poor parts, it's horrible.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
And
Definitely.
England is beautiful. Like the countryside is beautiful. You know, like the Hyde Park is beautiful.
Yeah.
Harrods is amazing.
Yeah. Did you go down to did you go to the country pubs and things like that down in Kent and all those places?
I wasn't there for long, but I did go out a bit. We had some look, England it's expensive too, by the way. The pound is
There's no doubt about that. Very expensive place. There's some lovely places to go and see. There's Bath, which is down near Cornwall down there.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at the map, the bottom left-hand corner, well, that's gorgeous because it's all Roman. And you've got the Roman baths there. And it's in very good condition as well. It's a beautiful place to go on tour the countryside in. You just hire a car and go and do that. It's a lovely trip, you know. But the weather's shit. The weather's shit.
Yeah, the weather is shit.
But at least it's close
cars
to you.
Don't last long. You know, cars don't. They get that rust in them. You know that.
Yeah. Do they use salt on the roads over there?
Of course they do. They all rot. They all rust. They all rust.
Rust. Arch, do they still have that rule that if you buy a car from pre-89 or something, you can bring it into Australia without any taxes or something? Remember there was that rule years ago?
The thing is, a lot of those cars people have brought over, they rot. They rot. So I saw a BMW convertible someone brought over.
Yeah.
And the rust, man, because it gets into the car. It's fucked. You know what I mean? It's just.
Do they have that in Hong Kong as well?
Cars are quite expensive in Hong Kong. But they have what in Hong Kong? Sorry, what's that? Sorry.
Do they have? Because I mean, I met a guy at that car show, and he brought in a couple of rare cars from Hong Kong. And there was one thing that we were having a laugh about. He was one of the ones who had the sports Mercs that you like. You know, those late 70s, early 80s Mercs, the SLs. And he said,
well, those SLs, they had models that we never had here. Like they had a 500 SL in the R107. We never had that in Australia. We had a 350, 450, 380. Yeah. 380, they also had the 420, a 420 model. Yeah. And we had the 560, but Hong Kong had the 500.
Right.
So there's a few little.
You know what he said to me? He said that it's very sort of misleading because there's so much traffic in Hong Kong in those days. Their cars might have been run for many hours, but on the clock it shows very low kilometers. So you think you're getting a really low kilometer car, hasn't been used much. But the problem is it doesn't reflect the fact that they might have done 5 kilometers in an hour and a half traffic jam, you know?
And that's not necessarily good for them.
No.
Because it's hot climate and but I got to tell you, it's I am looking at doing more travel. I must confess that. I think that'd be a really great thing to do for myself. Do some travel, have some fun. I think that's the most important thing to do.
Yeah. I'm going to go check out some places in Thailand, Arch. I'm going to go over on the 4th of January for about 12 days, I think it is. We're going to go to Bangkok and Hua Hin.
Oh, Hua Hin's lovely because Pattaya is a bit sleazy, but Hua Hin is gorgeous. You'll love that.
Yeah, I've never been before.
Oh, you've never been?
No, I've never been. I've only been to Bangkok, you know, with stopovers and stuff like that, but I've never seen Thailand proper. I've never gotten out of Bangkok at all.
Yes. Wow, you've I got to tell you, Bangkok is such an it's a changing place. It's changed a lot. And
whereabouts do you think I should go visit, Arch, in terms of out of Bangkok?
Out of Bangkok, look, I tell you, there's so much to do in Bangkok there. You'll love it. It's an international. The food, if you're a foodie, there's great food. Go to a place called Food Loft, Central Shitlong Food Loft. It's not expensive. They give you this. It's like a credit card. You just scan. I'll have one of these. I have one of those. Scan, scan, scan. That is the best. It's not
Food Loft.
Food Loft. Food Loft. Central Shitlong Food Loft. Amazing.
Go and check it out.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's got food from all around the world there, and they give you an electronic card. You scan it. It's incredible, incredible.
My brother's got a Thai girlfriend, and he went over there recently in August, and he couldn't believe how cheap things were. He loves those little mopeds, the little Honda Cub 50s. And
Okay.
He bought a brand new one for the fuck of it. It was $1,400 brand new.
Yeah, we call them Honda 50 mini trails or monkeys.
Yeah.
They're called the monkey.
In Greece, they call them a babaki.
The little short one with the handlebars that kind of can retract down and you lift them up. And
no, this looks like it's called a Honda Cub C50.
Let me look it up because in every Asian country there's the Honda 90. That's like the delivery bike that you see everybody loaded up. 20 times. There's that, but then there's the mini trails that is what I think you're talking about, which is like a Honda 50 mini trail.
No, this is not a mini trail. It looks like a delivery bike. He likes that look.
Oh, okay. Then it's not what I'm thinking about.
Look it up, Mike. I think it's called a Cub 50.
Okay, I'll look it up.
The Cub 50. I'm going to look it up too.
Yeah, no, this is more delivery bike. If you look up Honda 50 mini trail, you'll see what I'm talking about, what I grew up with.
Yeah. I know those things. They're cute.
They're nicknamed the monkey.
Yeah.
They're really small.
Monkey bike.
Yeah, the monkey. And they were great. They were like a glorified mini bike. And any kid that had a real Honda monkey, had every other kid with a mini bike just fucking outclassed,
But Mike, can you believe that Honda 50 that I'm talking about, that Super Cub, that thing, can you believe that it's 1,400 Australian dollars brand new from Honda?
Yeah, no, I can believe it.
Which in America would be what, about 800 Arch? 1,400 Aussie? About 800 Aussie? 800
about 900 Aussie.
Yeah.
900 US. It's amazing.
Incredible.
Hey, I'll be right back.
No worries, Mikey. Tell me this, Chief Tit. What's your plans? Would you ever leave Sydney? Sydney's such an expensive city. Would you ever leave Sydney?
What, for good?
Yeah. You've got clients there, you got business there.
I couldn't really leave for good. I could leave for extended periods. Ever since COVID, everybody's realized you can do a lot of things by video conference,
Yeah.
And I could literally do a lot, like probably 80% of what I do from anywhere, to be frank with you. And the only problem really is the time zone. So 9 to 5 in Australia, where everybody wants to have a meeting, is going to be in the middle of the night somewhere in Europe or something, but I probably could do it. I'd want to do it. Australia gets a bit boring after a while, Arch, to tell you the honest truth.
Yeah,
I don't want
it does. This country is so fucking boring. Oh, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? I love the strap on that. What is that?
It's a 1965 Hoya Carrera.
That's a reissue, is that?
No, that's the original 65.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I quite like that. See how it's only got the 2 dials? All the modern reincarnations have got a secret seconds hand as a 3rd dial in the middle at the bottom.
Yes.
I showed it to the lady at the boutique the other night, at the Tag boutique.
Yep.
In a photo, and she liked it. She had a reissued one in gold.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. What do you think of the old Hoyas, Arch?
I love them. I think they're great. They were very collectible for a while. The market price. They had some crazy sales of them.
Yeah.
But I must say, I must say that prices on them have come down. You know, they kind of they've come down. But I must say, with the Carreras themselves, there, I love them. Tag itself, there is a brand that's. I got to be honest with you. I think Rolex is too expensive for most people. Like you go to if you. I remember I saw a couple that wanted to get a watch. You know, they got an engagement ring and then they want to buy the husband something nice. And Rolex just fucks around. They're so expensive and there's nothing available. You got to play these bullshit games.
Oh, they're very difficult to deal with, aren't they? And you know what? I reckon eventually they're just going to lose the normal watch people's following. It'll just be these wankers who want to invest, some accountant or whatever, you know.
And they're not really good investments. We've got a super chat. Flip Frank V, $2. Mike, are you also a direct descendant of Prince Albert? Flip mode, we'll come back to Mikey when he comes back. Flip mode, 45, $10. Greetings, Arch and crew. Happy Friday, boys.
Oh, yeah, it's Friday there, isn't it? It's Friday there.
You betcha it's Friday there. Tell me this.
Yeah.
Go on.
I was going to ask you, what do you think if you were going to get a reasonably priced antique sports car, just for fun, not as a regular commute, right? But reasonably priced. We're not talking, you know, Dino Ferraris and shit like that. Something that's sort of under 80 grand Aussie. What sort of little old sports car would you like to go with a nice old vintage watch that you might like?
Oh, that's a really good question, man.
I got a couple options.
Okay, let me throw that at you. Fuck that! You've really set the cat amongst the pigeons. Okay,
what have you done now?
Okay, so let me tell you a couple. Oh, we got the world's best dog trainer there.
I can't leave you people alone at all. Look what happens.
I have a question I need to ask you, Mark, later.
I'm in two schools, okay?
Yep.
I would realistically...
School for the mentally challenged. And
I think if you want a sort of a modernish classic, right? Now, because what the problem is, 80,000 price point, you can get a lot of more modern stuff with modern tech and safety. Yeah. Okay. I think for $80,000, some fun little car to have that has potential would be a Z4 BMW.
Yeah, okay, they're modern ones. Yeah, okay, Z4.
Also, the Mercedes SLK, not the SL. SL is a bit too problematic, but the SLK, they don't make them anymore, but you get the last of the last, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say, you know, okay, so that's things I really do like. Now, as we get into, if you wanted some oddball stuff, can I give you some oddballs?
Yeah, go on. This is the interesting shit.
Now, this is what you want to find. You want to find really, really looked after low mileage. I love the Jaguar S-Type. I don't know if you remember, about 20 years ago, they made it. That was like a copy of a. Now it was based on they actually based it on a Ford Lincoln, but
isn't it a Chrysler?
No. Was it a Ford Lincoln or Ford Mondeo underpinnings on that?
No, the Ford Mondeo was the X-Type. I'm talking about the S-Type.
Super. Okay. Shit. It's true.
Super chat. Black Cat 9975 bucks. AC3 in place of Rolex. Where would you send people for that ready wedding gift scenario? You know what, man? I got to tell you, Black Cat, you want to buy pre-owned? I would say Breitling pre-owned. I would say I'd say Breitling pre-owned. I would say Hoya, like the classic Monaco caliber 11. That sort of stuff would be good. You want to buy that shit pre-owned. Jaeger LeCoultre, always pre-owned. I hate new. I don't like licking the. I'd go to Cove in Luxuria watches in Sydney. I'd go to Vintage Watch Co in Sydney and Brisbane. That's where I would go. Shawnee, European Watch Gallery in Melbourne. That's what I would do, man. You know what other fun cars? Can I name some more fun cars for you?
Yeah, go on. So Jaguar S-Type Z4, SLK. What? Anything older?
Okay. If you want something really investmenty, right, and amazing for 80 grand, do you remember? I don't know if you remember this. In the mid 90s, they released an E-Class Cabriolet.
Yes.
Now, they did them as an E220, and there was also an E320. You want the 320 if you've got a choice.
Yeah.
But they were an E-Class Cabriolet. I think they are good classic buy because they're modern enough not to be horrible, but they're vintagey to be unique.
Yeah.
You know? They were 180,000 Australian dollars when they were new. They were so expensive. They were based on a W124, which is considered a classic shape. There was a problem.
But these are all modern vintage. I'm talking about, you're talking about everything from 90s onwards. You wouldn't look at sort of like an Alpha Spider from the 70s or the 105 Series GT Alpha from the 70s or maybe the early SL. From
old
MG. I'm layering. We're doing onion peel, okay?
You're cooking me. You're cooking me slow, huh?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, I have a question, Archie. Why not 1999, 2000 for the money you're talking? Rolls Royce. You can get a Silver Seraph in that price range, even a little cheaper.
Continental.
But the question was
Let me tell you something, Chief Tit. Can I tell you, if you want to go and be wowed, you know the Sydney Harbour Bridge?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
On the North Sydney side,
yeah.
Underneath, there's a car dealer who has vintage cars, classic cars. Go and check him out. I went there with Dave. Yep. He had Aston Martins. He had an SL, you know, those Mercedes we spoke about. He had that.
The Old Timer Centre, isn't it? Is it Old Timer Centre?
Let
me find it.
I'm just going to find it for you now. Classic Throttle. Okay, it's called.
They're very expensive.
Classic Throttle.
Very expensive. They're very expensive, but they got good ones.
Yes. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's inspiring, don't you think? Now, what I'm saying is you don't have to buy something from them.
Too. The location as well, Arch. The way they got their shop integrated underneath the.
Okay, let me show you some shit that I would buy. Okay, let's have a look. Okay,
and you got to match a watch to it as well. So when you pick it, you got to say this with that type of watch.
Now, Chief Tit, under the bridge on the other side. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's a restaurant.
Now I got to show you some stuff that I really like here. Look at this. Look at this, Chief Tit. Yep. You might have to spend a bit more, right? But you know, if I were you, okay. Now you're not gonna love me for this advice, okay? Super chat, Frank V. Archie, Frank V, $5. Arch, what kind of watches do you see having when you reach your dad's age and shrink in size? Steel, sports, or conservative dress watches, and which brand? Actually, good question, Frank V. I got to be honest with you, Frank V. I think as I get older, I'm going to have less shackles to me. I see myself having the Explorer 2 always, the Speedy. I think a nice Pam. That's basically it.
You're planning on getting poorer?
No, I want to use the money for travel. And I don't want to have too much service liabilities, you know?
Yes.
All right, so you like the 2000, you like that Bentley Continental, do you? Is that what you're saying?
Now, the Bentley, you might have to put a bit more in, but you want to get the V8. They're actually quite robust. They're quite robust, right? Are you going to garage it or are you going to leave it out?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Probably leave it out.
Because if you're going to leave it out, just don't go there, okay? You've got to garage this shit, okay, Chief Tit?
Anyway, tell me, what do you reckon? So if you're going to get the Continental, what watch would you wear with the Continental? Would you do that?
You would have to. I think you'd have to have some sort of gold chronograph. I mean, that could be anything. Like I had the JLC master compressor. I had the Breguet Type 21. There's so many watches, but you know what? It's a genre. You want oversized, brutish, absolute brutish. How much is this Continental? How much? Have a look. Fuck, they want 140. That's probably, that's probably, yeah, that's a bit more money. It is beautiful, but
it's probably $100,000 car because it's got low case, but not 130. They're kidding.
Yeah, but
it's also the V8. People want the V8 instead of the 12-cylinder, the W12.
I don't like the black interior.
It's only got 30 Ks on it. It's got 30,000 Ks on it.
Exactly. So, but the thing is, do you like the black interior? Or would you go for something that's got those? I mean, Bentley's always had these nice lighter interiors.
No, you're talking about the diamond stitch. That's the Mulliner interior. I think black is better to live with. Fuck, this is a beautiful car.
Okay, so that with which you have to pick a watch. Don't tell me the style. You have to put it. What watch would you get with that?
Oh, look, you could go number of things. You could go two-tone Daytona.
Two-tone Daytona.
But I would say with this sort of watch here, you want something. Man, I can tell you this now. You want something that is just so damn. You want something cool.
Like a Vacheron, maybe a Vacheron overseas or something. What do you?
And the question was about what sports car you would get as well.
Tickle my tack. Sorry,
Bentley
Mike.
was that Bentley was.
Now look at this,
sporty.
1965. This is a fucking. Okay, actually, can I show you something?
That's my cup of tea. That old Alpha there. That's fucking.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay, that Alpha. Let's have a look at it. Right, that Alpha 1960. See, that's a very unusual model, right? 100,000. Okay, 80. Look at that. That is
Arch. That car with this watch.
There you go.
This watch and that car.
Yes. Yep.
That's where that would suit it. It even matches and brown leather gloves like a wanker.
Yeah, totally.
How about a Breitling for Bentley?
What do you think?
Can I show you something that I like? Can I show you something that I really look at this Mercedes here, right? 1990 300 CE-24, 60 grand.
Arch, I had one of those and I sold it for 5,000 euros.
Sorry?
I had one of those in Holland and I sold it for 5,000 euros. Nothing.
Yeah, but this is low K. It's got 100,000 kilometers. It's
hot. It's hot.
This is it's the 24 valve, which isn't. You prefer to have the non-24 valve, but that's low Ks. It's Australian. It's a beautiful. You don't like it?
I love it. Especially because that one there.
60
when you got
grand.
the windows,
60 grand is not a lot of money, but is it?
No. Well, it's quite a bit for that. But have a look at the windows. The good thing about that is when you put the windows down, the rear
pillarless coupe.
A pillarless coupe. Exactly.
We've got JD joining us. Hey, JD.
Hey. How you doing?
There he is. The man.
So, Arch, I have a question. What about
hey, Mikey, just quiet. We got JD doing a special live gong. We'll come back to you, Mike.
Man on the street.
No worries.
No worries. How are you, Mike? You doing well? We're at the Watch Fest thing. Jody's here from Just One More Watch with his Erebus watches. And I asked him if I could hop on the live stream and you could interview him. And he says, I love Archie, but that's no, thank you. So I tried to do that. But no,
that's okay.
That's okay. That's fine. We'll have a little look around. Mate, there's not much here. You're not missing much at all. And in reality, Way's here from Luxuria. You know, Way is here. Had a chat to him for a while. He doesn't work for
Way Luxuria anymore.
No, he works for the gold stuff.
Is it worth it,
But he's here, he said hello. Again, independent,
is Cove here?
Oh, I don't know. It's a bit of there's some time and tide stuff that's all right. There's some whiskey.
Where is this? Where is the event at?
It is the Masonic Centre.
That's where Cove used to be. I know that. I stayed there once.
Sort of
you know that? I stayed in that hotel once.
It's all.
You needed a weird handshake after hours to get in.
Going?
This.
This is the Watchman. He's a watch.
The Watchman, that's cool.
Well, it's so
He's
cool,
the
isn't
superhero
it?
that's going to look after your watch while you're not wearing it. If he falls, he protects your watch.
Oh, there you go.
So that's why the hands are out in front, which is such a great gesture on them.
It certainly is.
But don't like the rude gestures. We have the alternate hands.
Thank you. I think I've locked up, but thank you so much. I like these too. They're very cool. They're very cool.
Is it worth going down there, JD?
No. That's cool though.
Yeah, check out this one.
Oh, look at that. There you go. Mission to the moon. That's pretty cool.
We haven't worked out our little
Pretty cool.
trademark is flipping the bird.
Of
So no one
course.
notices that Snoopy and Woodstock are actually flipping the bird.
Oh, okay.
And even,
So,
on
yeah.
even on our collabs as well, any of the watches that we do as collaborations.
It's a gesture of loving.
No, we get that. We get that. It says all it needs to say. That's pretty cool. No, that's all good. Well, thank you for showing us. That's very cool. I'm actually on a live stream at the moment. Archie LUXURIA, have you heard of him? He's a watch YouTuber.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, yeah, we've heard of Archie. He's on there now. Say hello
Hey,
to Archie.
hello.
There you go. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. See, they
What
do
else
know
they
you,
got here?
Arch. They know you. They do know you. There's some vintage stuff over here that's pretty cool.
Show us the vintage stuff, JD.
Yeah, try and. So, through here, look at that old Rolex box there. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
There's an old Hoya box there. Beautiful, beautiful. This man has the best stuff here. Just let me know. Most interesting stuff. Some Zin stuff. Hoya chronograph. Gotta love
What
Hoya.
Oh, lovely. What shop has he got?
TikTok Errati. Flight Master. Oh, cool. Cool. Very cool. There he
Very
is.
cool. Very cool.
A lot of strap stuff. Time and Tide stuff over here. I'm glad you didn't fly down, Art, for this.
Are you trying to
Yes.
return your pizza?
No, I like that still. They've still got those here with the that clamshell style case, which is cool, with the donut. The donut there. I'll just try to get in. The reception's bad. Hello, how are you? Yes. Yes. Probably dropped out again. The signal's really bad. It's really bad, but these are cool. Very cool. The guys know about you.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah, pick anything up.
Is that okay? Cool. I've got the Supreme at home. I love it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, this the reception's really bad in here, which is unfortunate. Dropping in and out. There we go. Ham and pineapple. Yeah, I've got one of those. I love it. I love it. How could you go wrong with that? My reception's really bad,
That's
unfortunately.
the studio underdog, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Sorry, my reception keeps going in and out. The cellular is really bad in here. It's a bit of a worry. It keeps dropping in and out. There we go. We're back. We're back. What's this?
It's Zenith. It looks like a Zenith.
Yeah, it is a Zenith. So it's like the Defy.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
JD, is that one like
Yes.
Ruben's Zenith?
Yes. Yes.
It's like Ruben's one, but just not white.
Yeah. What are you wearing away? What's on the wrist? What have you got going on? Here we go. Man on the street. Look at that for a case and a half. Making a statement. Oh,
Hey,
the king
ask
of the
Way
inner
if he's
west.
still got his Renault Alpina. Alpine.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. It could be a Moser, one of those ones, but it's an actual apple. It's an
Moser
apple.
paddock.
It's a Moser paddock.
Apple Moser.
Pretty cool. Archie's asking about the Renault. I sold it. He sold the Renault.
Yeah.
Well, he sold the Renault.
It's an Alpine.
Alpine. Alpine. There
You
go.
sold it. What did you buy instead?
Looking for Beamer now.
What did you buy instead?
I got a Subaru. A cheap
Subaru.
Yeah.
He's got a Subaru.
I want to get a Beamer.
Yeah. He wants
Did you
to get
sell
a
it
Beamer
to
like
Classic
yours.
Throttle?
With a
Did you
plastic,
sell it? Just ask him.
water pump.
Did you sell it to
Yeah.
Classic Throttle?
Plastic Throttle. What's that?
Classic Throttle to dealer in Sydney.
Oh, Plastic Throttle, a dealer in
No,
Sydney.
classic
Probably
throttle.
too much.
Classic.
I don't know what you're
Classic
talking about.
Throttle. No, that's a car dealer in Sydney. Okay,
Oh,
no
car
worries.
dealer in Sydney. Well, he's got a Subaru, so he'd be fine in Glebe, if you know what I mean. Subaru. I like the
I
skeletonized
love the Dubai.
line. That's so beautiful. So beautiful. Not too bad. So you couldn't get down here today, Chief Ted? Couldn't get down here?
I was going to come down. Should I bother or not?
No.
What do you think?
No. No.
No. I think we'll get it special.
Oh, what if we got random person on the street? What would that be? That is what I'm talking about.
Millhouse.
Z Blue Millhouse. How could you go wrong? What about you, young man? What have you got on here? They just two. Is that right?
Yep.
Fluted. Ready for summer.
Always ready.
Beautiful. Black. And
I love
boring. Stop showing it. But that's pretty much it.
Is Alex down there? Is Alex down there?
Yes. We don't say their names though. We don't
Oh,
say
sorry.
their names.
What's he wearing?
Oh, he might have just seen that. He might have just
okay.
seen that. They just two.
What about that
Erebus?
other super collector that
There's
we're going to
Jody there.
sell Archie's?
There's Jody there. Erebus. Jody. Hello.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So this is the yeah.
Yeah. It's a worry, isn't it? Straps, crocodile
Jeez,
straps.
it's not as busy as it has been, is it?
No, it's again, the room itself is pretty good. Like acoustically, it's pretty good, but it doesn't have the feel like it had last year. They had it in the Mitchell Library last year, so it has that wooden, vintage feel to it. So for me, plastic boxes.
MT85,
like,
$2. Thank
expat.
you, JD, for saving me from car talk for a few minutes.
Yeah, that's all right. We can, ironically, there's an epic car show on this morning. I should have gone to it at
Where
an
was
Olympic
that?
Park. It's the one I've been to before, where it has all the Aussie cars out at Olympic Park. That's actually on today as well. So I should probably have gone there.
Aussie
I should
cars,
have gone
but we
there.
don't like Aussies. We're Euro
No,
snobs.
they had that and the European stuff as well, where they've had Lambos and Ferraris and whatnot. They seem to have that every 3 months though, so we'll get back to some car talk sooner than you think. MT85. I know it's polarizing, the car stuff, but every now and again you see a lot of Grand Seiko dial inspiration going on. A lot of these. But we're just saying earlier, wouldn't it make sense for you to have a show like this with like grey market dealers? Like you have, I know it would probably be an issue with the insurance on a place like this, but to have a vintage watch co section, a LUXURIA section, a Watch Connect section, all of the vendors in a room like this with just maybe 10 of their pieces, it would be better than this sort of stuff.
Absolutely. That's a great
You know what I
idea,
mean?
dude.
Because
Absolutely great idea.
it just doesn't, it's difficult. And some of it's nice, but it's difficult to even pretend to be interested. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like,
Well, it's supposed to be
cases.
a watch show and it turns into an accessory show.
Hello. Yeah. A friend of mine's got a really cool piece. I'll show you once he's finished over there. I can show you. That's a bit unique and a bit different. But yeah, I'm glad we didn't set you up at a tent at Cockatoo Island for this, Arch. I would have never have heard the end of it. It would have been funny though for me, don't you think?
Yes.
With your watch roll in your tent, with your breguets, it would have been never-ending Tissot stuff. Just ask them. The Tissot boutique in Sydney wasn't no longer there. That's basically it. That's what you're missing out on. It's not for me. Some boxes, watch boxes. Pretty cool. Hello.
You still love
how
the
are you?
hobby, don't you, JD?
I'm on a live stream with Archie Luxury. Do you know who that is?
Archie Luxury.
Don't pretend. If you don't know him, I don't know him either. It's all good. This gentleman doesn't know who you are, but that's okay.
It's a new gen.
Yeah, new generation. He's a young man. He's got his life ahead of him. He just hasn't heard of you. That's okay.
Millennials.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's quite embarrassing there, JD. That's the second time that's happened. Don't ask if you know who Archie Luxury is.
Yeah, I'm going to keep
embarrassing.
Going. Who else have we got here? Well, again, Jody didn't want to hop on the stream with you. I got a photo with him, but he's like, no thanks. Thanks for the offer, but no thanks. There you go. Hello. Oh yes, look at this. Random person on the street. Check this out. He knows how to do a watch roll. Look. Oh, look at the. Oh, look at this. So this is a Farah Studio Underdog collab.
That watch
New
is
York
off center.
edition. Watch and wind up edition. Pretty cool. Beautiful. Really cool. And the strap. We love the strap too. It's not just the dial.
I love it. God, it's too tight.
It's pretty nice, huh? Mark Goldberg. I can hear
Listen,
his voice in the
JD.
background. It's not a Rolex. It's not a Rolex.
JD, if you find
He's got
Jamie,
plenty.
I want you to congratulate him for me on having reviewed more shitters than anyone on the internet.
I don't know. Is that a compliment or not? It's all an O shape.
JD, anybody who
Yes.
doesn't know Archie is not worth knowing.
Yeah, you could look at it that way. Hello.
We choose to look at it that way.
It's pretty tough thinking like, certain individuals will just put the camera in anyone's face and start talking to them. I can't do it. I can't do it to myself. That's basically it. That's all I've got. It's pretty dire. That's it. I've got nothing else. You're probably best to get back to car talk maybe at this point. I'll just flip my camera around. Let's go front.
I must say, I'm very disappointed, Chief Tit, with you.
Right.
You've got to understand with
you don't
these
garage.
classic cars, Chief Tit, you've got to understand that what happens is.
I'll catch you later. Take care.
Thank you, JD. Thank you so much,
Take
man.
care.
We love you.
See ya, Mike the Snake. See you later.
Good
Yeah,
on
bud.
you.
Chief
What's
Tit, what
this-
I'm upset with you is the fact that you've posed that Mercedes, I think, is such a good buy. Like, it's the 300 CE. Okay, you had one before, but that would have been a European one. It was left outside all the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't a cherished example. Was it diesel as well?
No, it was. You serious? It was a 300. 300 CE.
I bet you garaged it.
It was a two-door or was it a four-door?
Two-door, 300 CE. I had it in Holland. I left it over there with my in-laws.
Yeah.
Beautiful car. I loved it. It had that. What's that leather that's on the inside that's sort of creased? That was really sort of fashionable back then.
Yeah. I know.
The BMs used to have it as well in the 8 series and the 850 and the 840. They had a special word for it. I can't remember, but it had a bit of that on the door handles, on the door cards.
Why is this car so terrible? You hate it at 60 grand. It's low Ks.
I don't hate it. It's just a lot of money for it, don't you think?
Well, do you want a good one or do you want a piece of shit? What do you want?
I don't know. For that sort of money, I'd want something a bit more
It's
sort of
beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is nice. I love the blue interior too.
This is not a car to thrash. This is something to take to that Mercedes car show.
Look at the side. Look, see the side door thing with the crease. That's what I'm thinking about that. I love that. It's
You know,
quite-
in the day, I so badly wanted one of these. You know that? I thought,
you can get one of those. How much are they? I mean, that's ridiculous. How much this guy wants?
he wants 60
300
grand.
CE. What is it on car sales?
There's a lot of dog shit ones around.
Yeah.
Do you want a doggy one or a good one? What do you want?
I don't want an expensive one. That's all I don't want.
Okay, you want value. You're a value shop. Okay, I'll show you some other cars.
I'm like you. I'm like you. So tell me something. What watch would you go for that car, for that Merc?
You're like Archie.
It'd have to be a 5-digit Rolex. 5-digit Rolex. By the way, you know that guy Wade? That's his car for sale there. That's it there.
Oh, the Alpine.
Yeah, that's his car.
I thought you meant he had like the old Alpine, those really rare ones.
No, he has. How much is it selling for? 120. Yeah, that's Wade. He's a fucking delusional fantasist on his cars. It's not going to sell. You know, I mean, Renault has got a bad rep in Australia. What about this? A Lotus Elise. You want a sports car? Look at this. This is actually amazing. And look at that. Under 100 grand, 32,000. What do you think of that?
It's too modern. I want you to get a fucking SL, the old SL for you.
Okay, you want what about you want something beautiful? Can I show you something beautiful?
Yeah.
A Chinese eyes Bentley. Look at that.
Oh, look at that thing. That is hot. How much do they want for that thing?
It's not cheap. 387,000.
But that is gorgeous. Look at it.
And I've actually seen that car. It's in really nice condition. Paint job is amazing.
Wow.
And it's not a Rolls-Royce version. This is a Bentley version. That's even super cooler. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Look at that. That's something out of a 60s Bond movie.
Do you want a Dino? Look at these Dino. Would you like that?
I love the Dino. Love the Dino.
They're not cheap. This is $1 million. 1.2.
Yeah, but go back for a sec. There was that orange Targa, that 67 Targa. That's hot.
Yeah, now they want 275 for this.
That's a beautiful looking car.
They used to be. What about, okay, you want something, a modern classic? What about this Datsun? $100,000 for a Datsun.
I couldn't do it. I like that GTSI, that 308 there's nice.
What about an XJ140? You like that?
I can appreciate it, but it doesn't give
120,000. That's so cheap.
That's actually cheap.
These used to be so expensive. It's an XK. This is an XK. What is it? XK140.
Match the watch. What watch would you get with that?
Oh, you'd have to go. You'd have to go sports, chronograph, retro, Breguet Type 20, Type 20. You'd have to go something, you know, just so cool, wouldn't you?
Yep, a Breguet would go well with that.
Gold Breguet, have to be gold. Look at that. That's 120. I reckon that's not bad, is it or not?
That's not bad buying. That's a lot of car for the money.
You know, they're horrible to drive. You know that, don't you?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's 1950s, right? But I've
always had a soft spot for an Alpha Spider from the 70s, a 73 or 74. I love those.
This car here. These are very, very. You know what? You know what's happened to this car, don't you? The prices have gone down because the people who wanted them have all dying off. I don't know if you know. You know that?
Yeah. Because you and I didn't grow up lusting over this as children.
No, we wanted the E-Type. We wanted the E-Type.
Yeah.
See, this is a generation before us. You know what I'm saying?
This was already vintage when me and you were born.
Correct. John Laws used to love these. You know, John Lawsey?
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that.
But that's not bad buying. 120,000 for an XK1. That's not terrible at all, is it?
I don't think that's expensive. I remember these things used to be like high 100s, like 180, 190, 200 up there.
Yeah. They've come back. So I'll be honest with you. I think that's amazing buying for the money. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. You still want me to find you a car?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about something Italian?
Look at this. I'll show you something amazing. Look at this Land. You know, these are very valuable. 1953 Land Rover. You know how much this is?
How much are we looking at, Arch?
We're looking at 80,000, 85,000. Because they're very. That's incredible. Look at they would have put thousands of hours into this restoration.
Yeah. Didn't the Queen have one of those on her estate, driving around
Yep.
and that?
Yep.
What do you think of those G-Wagons from the 70s? I don't like the new G-Wagons, but those old ones from the 70s.
They got the 5-cylinder diesel. There's no performance in them.
No, and they got the plaid interior, the check.
That houndstooth, you know, you could get BMWs with that remember houndstooth?
Yeah. Like the David Jones sort of.
Yeah, that was so cool, weren't they? That was so. Oh, you know, I got to tell you something. It's just so sad. David Jones, Maya, that was where the middle class shopped. You had made it when you shopped at Maya or David Jones, don't you think?
That's right. Maya used to be Grace Brothers back in those days, right?
No, well, Sydney was Grace Brothers. That's correct. Yeah.
What was Maya up there? Was Maya a Queensland thing, was it?
No, Maya was a Melbourne thing.
Oh, okay.
And David Jones, oh my God, those department stores are dying in the Western world. You know, funnily enough, department stores in Asia do really well. Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand, Bangkok, they do really, really well. But here we kind of they're dying. Like America, they're dying. You know that, don't you? Macy's and that, they're all.
Why is that? Why is it that they're going well in Asia and I would have thought it's the other way around. Why is it happening?
No, it's happening because in the Western world, we don't see prestige as being important. We think, fuck off. We want value. We buy online, you see?
Yeah.
Whereas in Asia, they see it as a status thing. You shop at these shops and that they kind of, it's a different mentality.
Yeah.
But
is that an old Land Rover?
Yep, I'm trying to. Chief Tit, you are very hard punter to please.
I mean, those 300 CEs, if you look on car sales.
Okay, this is stuff they've sold. Let's look at cars they sold, right? I'll show you something. That Mercedes sold. Look at this. They had this. This was actually, you know how much that sold for?
That's fucking hot. How much is that? What?
Yeah, that was about 100. That was 100, I think. I when I went to Sydney, I saw this car. Remember Private Benjamin?
Yeah.
You remember that TV show Private Benjamin?
Yeah.
With Goldie Hawn in it.
Goldie Hawn. Well, she was at least in the original movie, I think.
I like these Ferraris 348. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Absolutely. Everybody loves the 355. And the 348 has been always suppressed in price because of that.
Yeah, the 34. Even Clarkson said he didn't like the.
Oh, look at that one, Arch. Look at that one. A little bit up. That 1972 365. That is hot.
Yeah, but it's also hot financially too.
Big money.
I got a couple to throw out there for you guys. In terms of old sports cars that in the 80 to 100 range that you want to buy just for recreational use, what about an old original Mini or an old Triumph TR4 or a TR6 or an old
Actually,
MG?
hang on. Could I just interrupt the news break? I want to show something to Chief Tit. Chief Tit, this is the sensible thing. If I were you, if you want a really good sports car,
super cat.
Okay. Get one of these, a BMW E46. Maybe not get an M46. E46, but I tell you what, Chief Tit, that is what I'd be looking at. Get one of those, okay? Get a really minty one. They're quite collectible. But you can't, your problem is, Chief Tit, you got to garage it. If you're not going to garage it, don't buy it. Okay? Super chat, Crown Gold, $10. More car talk. I wish I were in my car right now and with it running in my garage. Mark, what are you wearing today and how is your hand going?
Yeah.
Much better. My hand, I've been quiet because, I'm eating the traditional Halloween, candied apple. Pelagos.
Ah, wonderful.
I love that Pelagos. Fantastic.
The Powie. And the
Hey,
hand, look, it's back.
Mikey, we had a super chat for you. Frank V said, Mike, are you a direct descendant to Prince Albert?
I have no idea. I'm not even sure which Caesar I'm related to, either Julius or Augustus. Somebody posed that question.
The salad dressing.
And I don't even know, honestly. And I should, but you know, it was just something told to me by my family who did they did that genetic testing, and on top of that, we just have our lineage. You know, we have the old family in Chicago that came across Ellis Island, and then we have the whole village in Cerqueta, Italy.
Narc is related. Narc's related to a dingo.
Wait. Snake.
What's so funny?
Share screen. Share fucking screen. Let me ask you a question, right? Someone sent me this screenshot. Share fucking screen.
What's so funny?
You looking after your mother full time? Get rid of the banner.
Oh, fuck.
Mike the Snake replies to MT85. Presently, I'm holding down 2 jobs and taking early morning classes at my local junior college. What the fuck's going on here, Mike?
He's teaching history, ancient Roman history.
Wait, he's holding down 2 jobs, right? While he's on streams 18 hours a day. And he's going to early morning classes.
I take my classes are a few days a week. And
You're stuttering. You're stuttering,
cunt. At 7:30 in the morning, and I'm done by the time anything starts for me.
What classes are you taking?
I don't want to get into that.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
That means I don't want to get into that.
Look, Narc, he's taking ancient Roman history to learn about his family.
Right,
I'm taking basket weaving, and
all right. You're studying, right? You're studying. You got 2 other jobs, right? What are those jobs?
I don't want to get into those either. I'm done fucking relinquishing personal information. It just comes back to bite me. So
Shift tit. He's got 2 jobs, right? Going to college, looking after his mum, and streaming 80 hours a day. The master, hey, 2 plus 2 is 5. 2 plus 2 is 5. Seriously, Mike.
I don't understand. Listen, wait a minute. He lost me at one spot. He was telling us that he traced his lineage back in Chicago to the Caesars that were in Chicago, or
no, like the original family, the old my dad calls the old family, that came across Ellis Island, is based in Chicago. We visited them a few times, and but in Italy itself, there's a town called Cerqueta where my family is actually based.
Mike, we need you here. Without you here, we got no fucking material. 2 jobs, taking a course, looking after his mum, 18 hours streaming a day. He was on the dungeon. Unbelievable, Chief Tit.
My classes aren't every day, and I don't.
This is a guy who digs a hole for himself. He digs a hole for himself. Instead of saying, fuck it, let's put the dirt back in, he gets an excavator and digs a bigger hole.
No. Sorry, Narc.
No, Mike the Snake, this has to stop. We're doing you a fucking favor. Stop misspeaking. You're always misspeaking. 2 jobs. 2 jobs.
He's gold.
Junior college.
Let
right?
the man say what he wants to say.
But both of my jobs allow me to make my own schedule, and
both of my jobs. What jobs? Streaming and looking after your mum? Is that a job?
No,
that's
not one of the jobs.
Give me one job. Just one job. One job.
Consulting. Fucking laugh away, dude. I get a check every month. Fucking pays my rent, dude. Fucking laugh all you want.
What do you consult?
I'm not going to get into that.
All right, I won't pay you to consultation. Can you help me?
I wouldn't be able to help you with any of your issues.
Consults. Mike, my God, Mike, this is gold.
Okay, great, good. Hopefully it brings in super chats and brings Archie a lot of money.
I'm going to jump off. 2 jobs. Looking after his mother.
Jump off a bridge.
Going to college, 7:30 in the morning. I looked at the American Times, 7:30 in the morning, you on fucking streams.
Sometimes, occasionally, because my classes aren't every day.
Which day this week? I'm going to check the streams. Which day did you go to college?
I'm not going there.
I'm going to go and check every fucking stream and cross-check it with make sure the times don't match up with your fucking lying.
No.
Go ahead and do that.
Go over and do whatever you're going to do, but I'm not going there. So fuck you. I'm done.
Arch, look up the one in the private chat that I sent you just now.
Thank you.
What? Chief Tit says this mic is a bigger lie than biggest lie I've ever met.
Lies.
I gotta go.
Shit stirrer.
You make me regret.
Yeah, actually, you know what, Chief Tit, that's a better one because it doesn't have the 24 valve. That was never a good thing.
Yeah.
And this has also got less Ks. It's
and less
I
money.
love the color too. I don't know. I think the blue's nicer. That color is still very nice. 35,000 is a better price point, don't you think?
Absolutely. No, that car there is really nice, Arch. I love that. He's got the bloody carpet on the dashboard. That's the only fucking problem. But the rest of it's lovely.
Why is that a problem?
I don't know. Don't you think it's probably got a cracked dash?
Yeah, it might be covering up a
but
destroyed dash.
No, it might be fine. That's why it's fine because he's got that. No, that's perfectly okay.
Could be. It could be.
It's a preemptive
You'd have to ask him. Is how's the dash? But
yeah,
that's beautiful.
Looking, but it is. They were beautiful cars. You know, they were well made then too. You know.
And there's something classy about it, you know.
And I don't know if you know about Mercedes, but they used a biodegradable wiring loom. I don't know if you heard about that.
No.
Okay, certain Mercedes Benzes, they used the wiring loom they used. It basically, it's all recyclable. And what happened was Mercedes, the wiring harness in the car felt it was based on soy based
exactly.
installation.
I was just going to say that the rats and mice ate the shit out of it.
Yeah, the rats. Now they did this between 92 and 96. Now what happens is
the same thing.
That wiring, it deteriorates with age and heat, causing safety concerns because it can short out, right?
Yeah.
But this one here, 88, that's before 92. So, yeah, that's perfectly...
but don't you think that's a more reasonable price, Arch?
Yeah.
I mean, what would you'd take that and you'd buy a nice watch for the same price as the other one.
Yeah, no, Chief Tit, I was just trying to give you stimuli because he's got great stock. It looks so beautiful. You can fall in love there, but it's so expensive. Yeah. He's dear. He's dear.
He knows how to present his stuff there, doesn't he?
But
I get it. I mean, that's a fantastic dealership to visit. I mean, if you won the lotto, you'd go there and pick a few things out, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Arch, what do you think of Leonidas? Remember the brand Leonidas that used to give movements to Hoyer in the 60s?
No, never even heard of it.
Yeah.
Notice they're actually very nice vintage watches.
Nom 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 nom. Sorry, that was to Mark. So I've never heard of that movement before.
You never heard of them?
No.
It's actually a watch brand.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know it, and you learn something new every day. And I'm no expert, so that's interesting to know. Were they considered high end or midland?
I was asking Archie, see if he knew anything about them.
Look, there was a lot movement I be honest with you. I'm not a movement expert. But I will say this: there was a lot of brands that don't exist. Like a lot of mid-tier Swiss brands have vanished. Like there were brands. My dad had a Technos. I don't know if you ever heard of Technos. That was a brand that was very, they're kind of like a mid-tier, like a Mido sort of shit thing. But a lot of those brands there, they were killed off when quartz came out because that lower market was eaten by the quartz crisis. That's
what's that? Do you remember there was some sort of a story about Jaeger LeCoultre when they were selling at some stage watches in the US? Some portion had to be built in the US, and therefore they just called it the LeCoultre rather than the Jaeger LeCoultre. Is that true?
Yes, that was the cheaper end. Yeah, that's correct. They made cheaper stuff. They were cheaper shit. They did a lot of gold plating and that there. Yes, correct.
Okay.
I think Wattenauer was the importer.
Wittenauer.
Yeah, that's it, Mikey.
Yeah, I have heard of that brand. And the ones that were presented were not cheap. They were not vintage, 90s, 80s. But they were, my jeweler had it in his case. And if I remember correctly, it was around $3 or $4 grand and Wittenauer, if I remember correctly, they had something quirky about them. Their crown was huge, or there was something kind of funky about them. At least the models that I saw.
Do I have nuts on my chin?
It depends on the time.
Well, it was the caramel apple rolled in nuts. It was good. Should have only eaten half. Couldn't stop. But looking at Chief Tit, I know you know what I mean.
So today's Halloween, and my court is named Bah Humbug Court because nobody in my cul-de-sac gussies their house up for Christmas or Halloween. And
did you have kids stop by today?
I've had one real early, earliest ever. One doorbell ding, and 2 kids. And I'm not the guy that goes, okay, here you go. Here's one candy.
You give them like a can of sardines or tuna or something. Right?
No, I gave them a handful. I'm like, open your bag, open it up wide.
No, wait, you mean candy, not dank nugs, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
No, candy.
You gotta check.
But I give them a giant handful each, and I stoke those kids out at every Halloween.
Well, I lived here for 15 years before we ever had kids, and then all of a sudden families with kids moved in. So today a little girl showed up, maybe 3 years old. I'm going to tell you what, she had Ebola. You should have. I heard her choking, coughing, and hacking all the way up the driveway. I'm like, who are these people that let these little children with Ebola on my driveway? Anyway, I stopped her 6 feet back, had her open her bag, and did not want to breathe air with that little child.
Yeah.
And I noticed about 50% of the kids that came here were like hacking and choking, and there's an outbreak of pestilence.
When I was going out with my ex and putting her through school to be a school teacher, she became a school teacher, and before that there's a period of time where you have to put in like a certain number of hours, like volunteer hours, if you want to call it. They're basically just using you for free, and it's like a prerequisite to finally get your full teaching certificate. I'm really surprised that with her, being exposed to so many snot-nosed little kids, rubbing their hands and everything, that I didn't get sick more often. And I don't even ever remember getting sick while going out with her. And that was 5 years.
Hey, Mike, have a look in the private chat. Tell me what you think of this, the last link that's in the private chat. There's a particular car there that I like. Let me give your
You know
views
what?
on
If
and,
I
and
pull
tell
it
me about,
up,
hey?
all right. If I pull it up, it might knock me off the stream.
Oh, really?
If it
Oh,
does,
let me have a look there, Chief Tit. Oh shit,
oh,
yes.
the Guila spider.
Chief
Yeah.
Tit, that's absolutely that's you know, I really love the boat tail spiders as well. This is
boat tail spiders is the
64. My God.
What do you think of that, Archie? That's fucking fantastic, that thing.
Now, is it a left-hand hooker? It's a left-hand hooker, but could you live with that? Hello?
For that, I could. I think for that, you'd make an exception, wouldn't you? Isn't it just beautiful?
It's not a very powerful car. You realize that, don't you? This is not
like those old 190 Mercs. When you remember, you were saying how underpowered they were. Remember?
Yeah.
Same sort of thing, is it?
About this is even worse. Well, it's a light car. It is a light car. Yeah. You'd have to garage it, but Chief Tit. I mean, seriously, you can't leave that thing out. When are you getting your fucking garage done, Chief Tit?
Probably in about 4 or 5 weeks during the Christmas break, I think. It's not going to be a garage. It's one of those stackers that goes under the ground.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Because yeah,
really?
Chief.
Wow. So you'll be able to drop one car below the level of the garage and then drive over it with another car and then lift it up and have a third car?
Exactly. I'm going to try to find one on the internet, a photo, and I'll try to put the link in. Hold on a sec. Leave it with me.
Because I have seen those where you pull in and it lifts your car up and then, you can pull another car in underneath it. But I suppose if you dig a big enough ditch below that, you can put a third car even below that level.
Just build like a Carvana tower in your yard.
Yeah, exactly. All glass. Clear.
Yeah, it'd be like a vending machine. You push like B27 and the thing spins around and like spits out a Kit Kat car and the Kit Kat bar in the car that you wanted.
Have you seen the Japanese crazy parking garages that they roll through on like a chain, almost like a dry cleaners,
Crazy.
And the cars like pull in and then they just they move and they go around and they go up, and when you come to get your car, the cars just all cycle along this big giant oval chain driven, I'm sure, cable driven thing, but the cars, come to and appear and they stop with your
I'll be back in 1 moment, guys. 1 moment.
Yeah, the Japanese, there's no room there, so they've come up with some really creative ways to stack cars really close to each other safely, without having to open doors and ding doors and stuff.
I like a good old-fashioned American garage, except for mine is filled with stuff. I have multiple garages. Let me think. I have a building with a 12-foot garage door on it, so I could bring in a like a trailer. I don't know. Like I could probably park 7, 8, 9 cars in it. But I've never put a car in it. I do have the lawn tractor, the zero turn. That's in there.
Mark, have a look. Have a look on the private chat now. I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah, but see the punters can't see this stuff.
But can you share the screen if you go?
Yeah, no. You know what? It didn't let me load that. That link is bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whenever I try to click a link in the private chat, it like knocks me off of.
Well, I can usually do it. I'm looking at your second to last link. And that'll work, but the last one yet.
Okay.
So, and then maybe I can figure out how to share screen. Just not all that motivated. I mean, Archie can barely be bothered.
I know.
I'm hearing little children.
What do you want, little buddy?
You have a loose child in your house, Mike?
No, just Toby the Wonder Dog.
Oh, I thought I heard a kid. I was going to say, did one get out of the crawl space or what?
He's been behind me going. you know, like he wants something. The door's open and there's food in his bowl and there's water in his bowl, so I know he wants love.
Well, maybe he's got to pee.
No, the door's open. To the backyard. But sometimes he just barks and wants to be petted. It's funny. You'll give him everything that he normally is barking for, and he turns it down, and then you just give him a little loving and tell him he's a good boy, and then he runs off all happy. He's a great little dog.
What are you doing there, Tits?
I was just looking at that thing.
Mark, I wanted to ask you a question. Toby the Wonder Dog scratches and itches incessantly, and I've taken him to the vet, and the vet mentioned that in our area, the fleas have become resistant to most of the.
Well, if he has fleas, your vet would have told you the dog has fleas because she would have seen the fleas on the dog.
Yeah, no. When I took the dog in to the vet, and he came back and said, yes, Toby does have fleas. And so they gave me this special new medicine that supposedly the fleas hadn't developed.
Mike, you're supposed to vacuum your house. Okay, do you vacuum? Get rid of the fleas.
No, it's not. They're not in the carpet, and I did vacuum my
Vacuum
house.
the actual dog?
I'm getting itchy just talking about it. I'm getting itchy just talking about it.
I got to tell you, well, Archie's not wrong because the eggs do get into the carpet, dog bedding, and stuff like that. So you kind of.
Oh, you bet. No, I vacuumed my house just recently, and I've been vacuuming.
Because otherwise, the life cycle. Anyway, well, then just give the dog the medicine the vet gave you, and what that does is it
didn't work. It didn't work. This was months ago. It didn't fucking do one fucking thing. And
all right, we'll just go online, get her a flea collar.
All right. Yeah, I haven't done the flea collar thing yet.
There you go.
I did a flea bath, and
that's temporary. It's good because it works quick, but then they pick them up again either outside, or if you got other animals around, or if the carpet hatched.
I almost think it might partially be due to maybe an allergy or some reaction.
Mike, if you lay the dog down, listen, if you lay the dog down like you're going to do belly rubs, but you kind of go digging through the hair near the private parts, that's where you usually find fleas.
Oh yeah, I know that.
And if you're finding them, then it's not allergies, it's fleas.
Can you see that?
He doesn't really allow people to pick him up. He's 19 and he's very not cantankerous. He's just the cutest little bundle of joy. But as soon as you try to pull a burr out of his fur or groom him or do anything, he doesn't even growl. He goes straight to bite.
Straight for the kill. I have one like that here right now, and she's not 19, so she has no excuse.
I have one groomer that didn't kick him out, and the guy's an angel, and I tip him big time because every other place I've taken Toby, he's just been too aggressive. I got in a call and said, "Come pick your dog up." We can't groom him, but this guy knows Toby and knows. I guess he's come across dogs like him before, and he gets sedated. I have these pills, these 2 pills that I give him a couple hours before he goes in, and I think what the groomer just knows is to wait till the pills kick in completely, because when I bring him in, it's been 2 hours, but he's still just the same.
Just hang on. We got a few super chats here. MT85, $2. Mike the Snake stories are true. Crown Gold, $5. Can we go back to the shot of Mark eating his caramel pie? It's
all gone.
JT, $2. People who vacuum weekly don't say just recently.
Very good.
He might have a point.
I'm definitely I'm guilty of lagging on vacuuming, but I did just do it recently.
Yeah, because the problem is, Mike, you get they get into, if the dogs had fleas for more than a couple of days, then what happens is the little fuckers lay eggs and they're in the house.
Yeah.
And they're microscopic, and so you kill the ones on the dog with a flea bath, and then 3 days later the new brood hatches, and there we go.
Sure.
That's why I said flea collar, because it just stays on them.
Yeah, no. In fact, tomorrow I'm gonna go get one. That's a fantastic idea, and one I hadn't really thought about. And it's a great idea.
There you go.
So thank you.
I gotta say, it's the important thing you've got to realize is with these classic cars, Chief Tit, is
Oh,
do you
look at
want
the
to go
time.
classic or do you want something that is reliable and works? You know, like I think there's a sweet spot. You got to work out what genre do you really want. You know,
Yeah.
because I got a friend of mine he's had some really nice cars. He said you need to save for a Mercedes R229. It's the SL from the early mid 2000s. He said you really need to save 5,000 to 10,000 a year for upkeep. He said if this year is not 5,000, next year will be 10. That's what he says.
Yeah.
You got to be prepared for that, Chief Tit.
Vintage Porsches are the same way. You get an old vintage Porsche, and it's definitely in need of like all the rubber lines being replaced.
Mikey, I used to have a 928 S4.
Oh, cool.
Landshark.
Nice.
It was nice.
Yeah,
but very expensive to keep. Like you said, that era, Archie, between 88 and the late 90s, it was when cars were going from really being manual type of mechanical things, introducing a lot of electronics, and they just didn't quite perfect it yet, you know? You got a lot of those problems with their electronics in the S4 and some of those SLs, even the 8 Series BM. You like those 8 Series BMs, the 840 and the 850?
You mean with the pop-up headlights? Of course I do.
Yeah.
I want to show you a Benz that I really like, guys.
Yes.
Oops, hang on. Hold on. Let me just figure out how to show you. What's that one?
Oh, that's actually not actually liked.
I love
that's
that.
That's an E55. That's an E55.
I love that.
They weren't particularly good because, see those circle headlights, they came out in 1995. That was when the build quality was considered garbage. They also had the biodegradable wiring loom, which meant that they also had terrible paint. They rusted. That was not a good Mercedes. Okay, I can tell you honestly, that was not that model was an E55. That was a beautiful looking car, but they had terrible paint. That model.
It says it was the W210 E-Class.
That's right, the W210. They're not wanted. They're not loved. In fact, most of them, you don't see many on the road today. You know why?
They blew up. The brats ate the wires.
No, because the wiring is all disintegrated and they weren't worth replaced. They was not worth fixing.
I see. And I understand. Super chat.
Hey, boys. Mr. GMT, $2. Hey, boys. Is Chief Tit buying a bluesy?
That's one of the three that I want to get. I want to get the retrograde Brigade. I want to get a submersible Panerai, and I want to get the bluesy.
Why don't you get a gold Submariner? Why are you going to get a half a gold Submariner?
I don't like the full gold one.
What's the difference?
It's got more
Besides
gold.
about 20 grand.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's just a bit too much. You know what I mean?
I think you're a bit too much. I think it suits perfectly. You know what? Say it loud, say it proud, Chief Tit.
Have you got one?
Yeah, of course.
Well, there you go.
How could you not? I don't want a half a gold watch.
How come you never wear it?
I wear it once in a while. It's not a daily, you know.
There you go.
It's not a daily. I live in a bad neighborhood. I'm afraid the kids will, tease and rob me.
Yeah.
You know.
They probably will.
Yeah, that's why I insured it. I wore it significantly more since I insured it, I gotta say. But I don't go anywhere. You know what I mean? I don't go anywhere.
Why don't you go anywhere?
Because I'm usually working, and when you got dogs, they're 24 hours they need you, so I don't go anywhere. Maybe the movies.
Got Mr. GMT's discount Seiko shop, $3. Buy a Seiko from me. Come and get it, guys. That is the show for today. I want to thank everybody who came on. Let's thank our sponsors. We had Huratan, Esoteric, Frank V, One Up Kicks, Frank V, Chief Tit, Pickle, Ryan Hoffery, Nelson Oliveira, Frank V, Flip Mode 45, Black Cat 997, Frank V, MT85, Crown Gold, MT85, Crown Gold, JT, Mr. GMT, and Mr. GMT Discount Seiko Shop. Guys, I want to ask you something. I'm actually going overseas next week. I will be broadcasting still. I'm going to move my day off to the Tuesday instead of the Monday American times. I wanted to ask you something. Would you mind if I move the show forward an hour or two? Would that be a problem?
You want to start later?
Yeah, start later.
So you're starting at 7 o'clock East Coast time, 6 o'clock Central time, 4 o'clock California Pacific time. Well, I think you maybe could get away with an hour. I think 2 is gonna push.
Okay, an hour.
Right
okay,
now,
fair enough.
It's right now in California. It starts at 4 o'clock.
Right. But the
so
problem
that'd be
is
good.
the East. Oh.
Okay. So you reckon, Marky, an hour is the most you would do, right?
Well, I think listen. Here's the reason why. Because you're going to start pushing.
What you say, I accept what you say.
1 hour.
Okay, done. I'll be doing that from Thursday.
Where are you going?
Your Wednesday. Your Wednesday, guys.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
It's going to be a surprise. We're going to give clues. We're going to build up to it. We can't just spoil it.
Going to Singers.
Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs.
Well, we'll talk about it.
Okay, guys, we'll see you later. Guys, please be happy. Don't just remember, guys, you've got to be happy out there because
you want to see
what else? Just be happy, guys. You want to be happy and cheery. That's what you want to do, guys. We want to be happy and cheery. Okay, guys.
Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW.
Oops, sorry. I just ran the outro without it hooking up. 1 minute. There we go. See you later, guys.
Bye, Archie. See you, Chief Tit.
It's just me and you, Mikey. I pressed the wrong button.
Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.